And with me in the studio to talk more on World Environment Day is Timei Ekoko, Chairman, Nigeria Environment Society, Lagos Island Chapter. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Joy.
Okay, the World Environment Day this year is focused on small island states. Why is that?
As you saw in the preview, these small island states, usually they're in the coastal regions, they are isolated, they are backward, they have very low energy use, very inefficient energy use, and they are the first to be affected whenever the sea level rises. Many of them get swept away. So they are a threatened species as it is today. The issue is, if we do not pay attention to them, in a few years' time, they will not exist anymore.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, some say island states are being marginalized. How true is that?
It is very true. Not because it is being done deliberately. The issue is they are backward. Technologically, they contribute little. Economically, they are far from the centers of commerce. The people virtually live on the land. They are not fitting into the modern economy. So they are far from modern developments. And because they are backward and rural, and because on a daily basis, like we say, some of the worst phenomenon, is it erosion? Is it flooding? Is it hurricane? Is it tornado? Name it. They are the first victims. So it will seem as if adequate attention is not being paid to them. But the truth is that they are not really fitting into the center of commerce today. They are just at the background.
Okay. Are islands popular in Nigeria, and do they have these challenges with other island states around the world?
Yes. There are a lot of island states in Nigeria. As it was revealed in the report, all around the coastal region, there are ethnic communities. Many of them have been driven out of the environment. During our program today, the expert that came mentioned Makoko, very close to us. It is sad that during the rainy seasons, the schools in Makoko virtually close down because water takes over the classrooms. Makoko is in the center of Lagos, one of the oldest places, but yet it is so far from development. If you go all around the Niger Delta, it's as if there is nobody there again, coupled with the effect of oil spillage on the ecology, the ecosystem there. Those island states today, they need massive injection, massive attention, massive funding, massive concentration to be able to fit into the modern state system.
Okay, so many challenges you've raised. How do you think these things can be addressed? Flooding, oil spillage and all. What should be done?
Thank you. It was said in the report, the energy usage in these small island states, they are the very polluting types. If you look at the biomass, the wood and all that they use for their energy, the efficiency is about 15%. For every 15% of energy that you get from burning wood, 85% returns carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. That's a high level of pollution. And this carbon dioxide returned, coupled with the fact that the trees are being cut, unscrupulous logging going on, means that the trees that would have absorbed this carbon dioxide are no more there. Tree felling is a problem on its own. The emission problem, which is not being well controlled because of the illegal felling, has combined to make those areas thick concentrations of illegal gases, illegal emissions. And these are the things that raise the temperature around these coastal areas. And when you combine the effect, it raises the sea level, these natural disasters, it draws them close. So at the end of the day, these island states need to work on, we can assist them. The UN has been working on a program to take renewable green energy. Our local stove is so inefficient, but there's a modern stove that burns better. It can give you up to 80% efficiency and reduce the amount of poisonous substances that goes. Secondly, if you look at the commercial activities in these villages, they are virtually subsistent, just working from hand to mouth. We need to make these people to become better at doing what they do by introducing modern technological methods which are quite efficient and effective. Green energy or green technology is actually coming in. The new Minister for Environment has talked about phasing out all the inefficient methods of energy being deployed in the rural areas as a matter of policy, to encourage all of them to use the modern day tools and equipment. If this is done in the short term, it's going to reduce the level of carbon emission that goes into the atmosphere. Secondly, education is something that you cannot talk enough about. Very sadly, we don't have overpopulation in our small island states because everybody has moved from there to the cities. But what proportion of them go to school? It is sad that the people that need education most are those who do not stay in schools. Mm-hmm. There must be a way to get them back to school. There must be a way to give them skills and maybe experience, which will help them to be able to fit into the modern economy, improve on their livelihood, improve on their income, and improve on their skills.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
I appreciate it.